Hi everybody, I have another fun card for you showcasing this metallic enamel effects, and of course I'm in love with copper. There are two other colors that come in the pack. There's gold and there's silver, and I know I'm going to love silver for Christmas and Christmas for gold and for fall. I'm thinking this will be really pretty. So I just want to show you, I took this card right out of the Stampin' Up! Catalog, and let me see, I put it on the back here. These are the nested essential dies, and they're really cute. Let me show them to you. Anything with stitches I love, and I have another project that I'm going to be doing, so I have my piece of vellum already cut out. If you want to see what I'm going to make, look at the catalog for the super cool stamp set that's in there. I'm going to use this to do that. So I'll do a video as soon as I can. But I just want to show you real quick what I did. I cut out a bunch of the flowers and the leaves, and I used the Lemon Lime Twist and Daffodil Delight. And then for this note of thanks, I stamped this in copper clay, in the new copper clay. Isn't that cool? Color's really pretty. And then I took our copper embossing powder and put over top of it and heat embossed it. And heat embossing has always been one of my favorites because it's just, I think it's kind of like magic. You know, you see that change happen, go from powder to this pretty shiny, and it's like, I love it. So I just cut all these out, and what you do with these, I'll put this right here, is you just shake it down so you get it in the end of the cap, and then just swirl it around. And I don't think there's a wrong way or a right way to do this, but isn't that pretty? And then it'll dry. So I just did all of these. You could always do dots if you wanted to, but in the card sample it swirled, so I did it just like they had it in there because I thought it was perfect. This one you could do dots if you wanted, or just continue to do the swirl. Isn't that pretty? Just have fun with it, you know. That's what our products are for. They're to have fun and enjoy yourself. So there's that one. And then this one. And we'll do this one. And it does take a minute or two for it to dry. It doesn't take a real long time, but you want to make sure that you let it dry so you don't stick your fingers in it, which is what I did the first few times I was playing with it, and then it messes it up. So while that's drying a little bit, we'll start building our card. And when I did the first one, it seemed like it was small in the catalog, but then after I made it, it was like, I want more surface area. So I just started with a piece that's 4 by 5 1/4, or 5 1/2, and then this little nested die is the biggest one that's in there. So I just center it right in the middle. And just glue it down. And this way you can see more of the designer series paper. And this paper comes from the, oh, what is the name of it? I love this one because it's the one that's on sale that has the 48 sheets in it. It's the Delightfully Eclectic, and this is a huge pack. These like 1.5 packs together, but there's 48 sheets in it, and it's on sale for $25.50. So you just layer these on there. I'm like, you know, I never like to glue the whole thing down. I just like to leave some movement, and then just put it across the top, like, put it like this, because I want to try to leave some room on there for the words. And if you get a little glue, sometimes I just take a wet wipe and go over where the glue is, and if you don't, it'll be covered up, but I just don't want to stick my fingers in it and then make a mess somewhere else. But That's usually what I do. And then you just put some on this side right here and just put it down the side, because you want to see as much of that stitching as you can and leave enough room for your words to be in the center. And then you just want to start layering, and if these aren't quite dry, you just want to make sure that you don't get your fingers in them and let them have time to dry. So I think what I did is I put this one down first, and you can put these up on dimensionals if you want to, just to give them some lift. It's entirely up to you. Let's put it off to the side. I love this one. I think this was my favorite one out of all the flowers. I love cone flowers. I think they're so pretty. So I'm going to put this one right here. And I think this guy goes up the top. Yeah, put some glue on the back of it. And I like it better with a bigger surface area. So I like that. So then we'll put their leaves down at the bottom. And decide if you like the pointy tip facing out. I like the fatter tip pointing out. So let's put it down right here. This other one over here. And then we'll build. And look, I didn't like it the way I stamped it on the other side, so I always use both sides of the paper. Why waste it? You can turn it over and reuse it again. And we'll put, see, I did it to that one too. Something I didn't like about it, you know, when I'm stamping, if I don't like it, I just flip it over and try it again. That's a great thing about paper. You can get more chances. This one up here. I think I'm going to need another glue. Must be getting near the end. I try to get as all out as I can. And I'm going to be placing an order soon for some glue. If you'd like to order some, let me know. So in my other video, I told you I tried to leave my die, my cardstock and my die so that the words don't get all bent and wiggly, because it just makes them look better. So if you just pop out the pieces, the centers, and try to leave your word in the die, it really does help it to look better when you put it down, and it helps you with your placement. It just is so much easier. So let's get that out of there. Okay, so then what I do is I just see where I'm going to be putting it, right about there. So then turn it over and try to use your pick tool to get that adhesive liner off the back, but still keep your cardstock inside of the die. Oh, nope. Once you get it started, it works better. It's just that initial getting it started that sometimes is a problem. Let's try it from the other side. For some reason, that one doesn't want to work with us today. There we go. Okay. So then try to peel it slowly. Let's get that out of the way there. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh. Keep your fingers off of it. Try to use your pick tool if at all possible to keep it inside of the die. It's like keep your hands inside of the ride. So we're going to just lay this down here. We want it to be. And then just use the holes here to poke your cardstock piece out. And I know this one was a little fiddly, I'm not sure why, but usually it's not that difficult. I think it's Monday. I think we'll blame it on Monday. So then just peel it up, and there you have it. It's perfectly placed, I think. So then if you want to dig the little dot out, just take it out. And this is a little fiddly, I'm not gonna lie. Just take that piece off. And then you can just put your little dot right in there. There you go. Isn't that cool? I love that. And then you just put your note of thanks on there. I may have enough to get that on there. It's definitely right at the end. So then just put this right across here. And that copper just is awesome. Yeah, I like it bigger. I like it with the bigger surface. I mean, this one's pretty too. I would be happy to get either one of them, but this one, it gives you more room and you can see more of the designer series paper. And then you just put it on a card base. And remember, stamp your envelope before you send it in the mail. And let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Tell me if you like this card or not. And I will have some more samples soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.